Before starting this video, I want to say everything in this video is only on Iranian government, not its country or as people as whole. I do not wish to hurt any sentiments regarding anything. So by that, let's start. So in Iran says today's time losing the power on rapid scale, and yes, despite all the major losses, Iran is still a key player in geopolitics. So why am I saying that this is? Well, to start from, Iran has already huge amount of sanctions that already hurt their economy, and even with whatever money they earn, they put it on proxies and military. Hence, this is has already made Iranian people angry, especially after hijab protest in 2000s. 20s, since there is no jobs and no economy, and their proxies are on verge of collapse. Hezbollah has been severely weakened since 2022, Iran's most strongest proxy, due to air raids and Iran invasion of Lebanon and relentless bombings, and Israel constantly bombing them. Even if Lebanese government has planned for Hezbollah to disarm by the end of the year, and Hezbollah did refuse to lay down their arms. They are weakened. Assad regimes, the Syrian proxy of Iran, is its was its biggest Iranian proxy that has been taken biggest hit. Hence, it has cut off major supply to Hezbollah and Syria's to Iran. Syrian's new regime, even if showing themselves as secular, do have problematic history. Even its leader, although remnants of Assad factions are still fighting and controlling some territories. Assad ran to Russia for asylum, and looking the situation right now, it's not close that we will see an Iranian-backed regime in Syria at least for some years. Since after Assad, Turkey and Israel is having major power tussle of Syria, especially after Drew's incident of violence last 1 2 months. And lastly, Houthis are now fighting on three fronts: with Saudis, one with Yemen Sunnis, and one with Western air power. And yes, there are more regional level factions and militias supported by Iran, but I have only mentioned main ones. Also, even their own military has taken huge hit. Many IRGC commanders are dead, and yes, others do take post in their place, but it has weakened the command structure. Their own people are not happy with the government, which feels very weird since Iraq. During Iran-Iraq war, Iranians have huge trust in Ayatollahs. Iran's Chabahar port, which aims to connect India to Russia as well as other regions, is being constantly delayed, and this has irritated India and Iran since billions have been poured and no results. Not to mention, Iran is facing water crisis, even if uh, Iranian presidents acknowledged it, the water crisis. Another thing is many Iranians militia regional factions are tired of seeing fighting this point. By far some are fighting since post Saddam Iraq. Despite putting soul and blood, they get no concrete results even for some time. Another thing is, after US bombed Iran nuclear sites and the world expected a major retaliation from Iran, but just few hundred drones attacks, that's it. It really shattered Iran image, and yes, it is said that Iran already moved its assets to another location. USA bombs another sovereign country, and thus and this are some major reasons why Iran is in very bad position. Yet I will say, despite all the problems, Iran is still a major power and geopolitics that are supplying missiles and drone to Russia, despite Russia having their own technology. And Iran's weapons are able to target Israel assets and bleeding their money, since Iron Dome of Israel is extremely costly. And yes, despite all the decreasing influence, Iran is still a major soft and hard power to many across Middle East. Thank you for watching.